Someone in your life is controlling you right now, and you don't even know it. They don't control your body. They control your reactions, your anger, your need to be understood. Every time you explode, apologize, or chase, they win. Every single time. This isn't weakness. It's what happens when no one ever showed you your own darkness. What you're about to hear was buried, because a man who knows his shadow answers to no one. You've been told your whole life that your emotions are the problem. Too emotional, too sensitive, too much. They made you afraid of your own interior, so you buried it. The rage, the hunger, the part of you that refuses to be small. But here is what they never told you. What you bury doesn't disappear. It controls you from below. The people who manipulate you know this. They don't attack your logic. They trigger your buried self. One word and you're reactive. One silence and you're desperate. They mapped your interior and you handed them the key. The real problem was never you. It was that you were taught to fear the most powerful part of yourself. This knowledge is for protection, not destruction. What Jung found changes everything. Carl Jung was not a motivational speaker. He was a cartographer of the human soul. He spent his life mapping what lies beneath the surface, the unconscious forces that run your life without your permission. He called it the shadow, the part of you that society told you to lock away. And he said something that should terrify every man who hasn't heard it. Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life, and you will call it fate. Carl Jung. You are not calling it fate. You are calling it bad luck, bad timing. People just don't appreciate you. No, it is the shadow driving. Most men spend their lives running from their shadow. That running is the trap. Your shadow holds the anger you were shamed for, the ambition they called arrogance, the coldness they called cruelty. You were punished for showing these, so you hid them, and they became the thing controlling you. Starting today, name one trait you were told was your flaw. Write it down. That is where your power is hiding. Drop this in the comments right now. My shadow is my strength. The man who names his shadow stops being its slave. That is lesson 1. Here is the mechanism. When your shadow is unowned, it becomes a lever anyone can pull. Someone questions your competence. You explode. Someone ignores you. You pursue. Someone withdraws love. You collapse. They didn't cause those reactions. They simply found the wound you left unguarded. Practice the pause. Before you react, ask, is this me responding or my shadow being triggered? 1 second of awareness between stimulus and response. That second is where your freedom lives. The man who has integrated his shadow does not need to fill silence. Silence becomes his territory. Drop this below. Silence is my loudest statement. You over-explain because your shadow fears rejection. You overtalk because silence feels like loss. Stop. Say less. Watch how the room reorganizes around the man who refuses to leak his interior. The man who owns his darkness does not fear disapproval. Therefore, no silence threatens him. Jung identified another trap, the persona, the mask you built to be accepted, the agreeable man, the steady provider, the never complains type. These are cages, not virtues. Drop this. I am done performing for your comfort. Ask yourself, who would I be if I stopped managing how others see me? That answer is your real identity. The integrated man wears a persona when useful, but he is never trapped inside it. He chooses. Integration is not therapy speak. It is the most dangerous thing a man can do to the people who rely on his blindness. When you own your rage, no one can weaponize it against you. When you own your hunger, no one can exploit it. The integrated man is not numb. He feels everything, but he is not run by it. He runs it. Drop this. I own my darkness. It does not own me. Begin with observation. Do not judge what rises in you. Simply watch it. Name it. Own it. Then choose. This is the work, not becoming someone new, becoming someone who finally knows who they already are. The old you is dead, the one who flinched when they raised their voice, who shrank when they withdrew approval, who handed strangers the keys to your interior. Dead. You are a weapon, pointed at your own future, and you belong to no one. No approval, no validation, no permission. You move now from your integrated core, and no one in that state can be controlled. This channel exists for one type of man, the one who is done being understood by people who were never qualified to judge him. If this reached something in you, subscribe, not for me, because you recognize the work and you intend to finish it. One question. Leave your answer below. What is the trait you were most punished for as a boy? And what becomes possible when you finally stop apologizing?